tell us when you're ready.
Anytime you're ready. A couple
Okay.
things I have to add to Heather's, but that's okay.
Okay. As far as open discussion on truck bids, bidding of asphalt repairs and county parking lots. The truck bids took up to Jim Ballmer the other day, and actually then Kirk Peterson from F&C Mack came and met with Jim last Thursday, Friday. The 8th of the month. Thursday the 8th. Kirk came and sat down with Jim and explained the whole situation with the MoDOT pricing, state pricing for Mack. Also, the international dealership. This might be there it is. Jim, we were just
Yes,
talking about Kirk Peterson coming and meeting with you last week.
Who was it?
Kirk
Yes.
Peterson from F&C.
Very nice gentleman.
Good job.
I really appreciate him coming in. He's got like 18 years
Yeah.
in the business, and of course we talk pretty good language because I used to sell big trucks when I was a young man, and so I know how to build them, and so we had a common language there. It was, but he was very informative of the procedure, on this piggyback.
Right. Right. And International also has the same procedure. They
Yeah.
both get the piggyback off state bids wise. The only thing is this last year we purchased 2 Mack trucks and 1 International. International we've never had before. We purchased 2 Macks. We've got several Mack trucks out at the highway department as it is. We have never had problems with Mack trucks.
Yeah, from what I understand, I made some calls, talked to other highway departments, that International is in big trouble right now because they've had so many problems. And so probably purchasing a Mack product is one that's going to be better in the long run.
Yeah. The International, we've had problems with the 1 single axle that we got last year, and they don't return calls. They don't come out when you ask them to come out and work on the truck or look at the truck, look at problems, whatever it may be. They do not return calls. They're hard to work with.
That's bad. I know Kirk said he was also out here that day to pick up a truck that you were having problems with, that he was going to take it back and get it taken care of. That's pretty good service.
Oh, they're excellent. They're excellent. We bought, F&C used to be actually a GMC dealer also. We bought GMC trucks from F&C down in St. Louis, along with Mack trucks from them, and they've always treated us right.
Well, I looked over the bid. Are we officially on the meeting? Okay. I put a letter together saying that I did check everything. Did you want me to read it? Or
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay. Upon review of the attached bids from F&C Mack Truck Company and Prairie Archway International Sales Company, I've determined that both bids are complete. They're not really state bids. I did some research on this. It's called a Missouri State Procurement Procedure as described in the MoDOT Piggyback Program. So you can call it MoDOT Piggyback, or you can call it the Missouri State Procurement Procedure. And it is correct. They have a contract number and everything, so they're right on the money there. I'm recommending, as your auditor, for your consideration, the sale price is $113,413, which was provided by the Mack truck people. Is that correct? Does that look right to you? The right number?
We didn't get the actual number from
Okay.
them. They were going to go back and allow more for the trade-in of the
Yes.
model.
Did a great job on the trade, and once again, my expertise. The other guy was only going to give you like $29,000, and he came up to $37,700.
Okay.
So
So
that
that's what we
enhanced it even better. And I've got copies of that if you need it.
We do.
Because he left them with copies. If the trucks is going to work for you guys, for the highway, I should say for the highway department. And now, I guess the other question I had, gentlemen, is have you determined that the Volvo, 2006 Volvo, needs to be replaced? I mean, is it that bad, or it is? Okay, right.
We've put.
As long as that's been determined, I think this is the truck you're going to want to consider purchasing. Now, the only other thing is, and I've talked about this before, I hate to bring it up, but it's the line item doesn't support that. And I understand that the bottom line of the entire budget is okay. So anyway, I'm just mentioning that
Well, we're gonna do the same thing, while you're on that subject. We're
Okay.
gonna do the
What's the
same
other?
thing with this truck as we did with the other trucks, and do a lease purchase on this truck.
Okay, all right,
That's
okay,
what I'm doing.
that's even a better idea. And I know, I guess later on you I guess put in here that I realize you're also considering a purchase for a roller in the amount of, I think it was $31,874, but I came up and I just, once again, just mentioning that, you know, your road and bridges equipment account, and I've mentioned this to you before, is $17,744.63, which represents a balance of 5.91% of this item left in your current budget. And you're going to do a lease purchase, and I understand. There's 75% of the year left. We went through the first quarter, so the entire road and bridge budget, I could come up with 54% remaining in it for these purchases. But as always, good luck with your decision, and please contact me if I can be of any further help.
Okay, thank you.
Debbie?
All right. Jim, before you're not leaving, okay.
No, I'm not leaving. I was just going to
Okay.
stop here.
The discussion on the trucks wise, here again, Mack has always been faithful. Where we've had problems with the international trucks, the international truck that we purchased last year. It's been a good truck. The only thing, we talked with Napite in here the other day, in the bid specs that you received,
Yep.
it indicates in that, as far as the electronical hydraulic system on there.
Yes.
And we had talked about in here as far as not going with that system, it'd be a savings to us to stay with the same system that we have presently versus the electronical.
Versus that
hydraulic.
Civi, I think they call it Civi or Cive. Okay.
I don't know.
Viking Cive.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had talked about sticking with that, the same system that we have, several reasons. One of which, if dust, dirt, and it's right on the back of the cab of that truck, and if you've ever been in a dump truck when the bed's up going down the road or when the bed's down, then back tires create kind of a vacuum system that sends the dust right up between the cab and the bed, especially when that bed's up. All that dust comes right up on this component, the electronic hydraulic system on the truck, Civic or Civic, whatever you call it there. We know what we got now. It's a 2 dials and a knob inside the truck. We haven't had any problems with it. If we do have problems, we have the parts to fix the problem ourselves instead of sending it back up to Nappi in the middle of wintertime when you need a cinder bed or you need to be plowing snow. You don't need to be sending the truck to Quincy to be repaired. So, are we still under the same impression there as far as sticking with what we currently have? Okay. The other discussion piece was, Kirk came and he talked